Welcome to Teacher Time Mastery, the podcast made for secondary English language arts teachers like you, with your host, Becky Czar.
Hey friend, I know how much we love teaching and being with our students, but let's be honest, our job can really drain us. I don't think that that's something any of us is really trying to deny, but sometimes we may try to hide it and just push through, muscle through because we think that we are just superheroes, which we're heroes, but we're not superheroes. Superheroes don't have to stop and take time to rest and recharge. They can face anything as strong as ever. Heroes, however, are human. We are human. That's why we deserve a break during the summer to take care of ourselves. It's all about recharging, rebooting, and refilling our energy for the upcoming school year. So, what exactly is self-care? There's a lot of definitions floating around. It's not necessarily about taking extravagant vacations or splurging on expensive shopping sprees, although I wouldn't say no to those either. But self-care simply means taking care of ourselves and doing things that are good for our physical, our mental, and our emotional well-being. It can be as simple as reading a few pages of our favorite book or treating ourselves to a relaxing bath. This summer, I've gathered some easy ways for us teachers to enjoy our break and practice self-care, even if we have our own kids to look after while we're doing this. So, first things first, let's focus on ourselves. That probably feels uncomfortable. Let's face it, as teachers, we are out there to serve others, and it's often very, very difficult for us to focus on ourselves, which is why it's even more important. During the school year, our schedules are crazy busy, and we often neglect our own needs. Now that we have a more open schedule, it's the perfect time to prioritize ourselves. Schedule that annual physical checkup or address any health concerns you've been putting off. Remember, taking care of our health is just as important as having a great lesson plan. If we don't have a fully functioning body to be in the classroom, we're not going to be in the classroom, and those students aren't going to get helped. So take care of yourself. That's the foundation of it all. So next up, let's take a real break. I'm talking a real break. Not just doing schoolwork, but on the couch. Not doing schoolwork, but you are doing it from your phone while you're out with your kids. No, take a real break. It's going to be challenging. It's almost addicting to answer those emails and those questions or squeeze in a little bit of grading or planning here and there. But trust me, it's worth it. Your brain needs time to disconnect from your work and embrace a different mindset. Use this downtime to play with your kids, take a well-deserved nap, or go get lost in a good book. This will help you recharge and rediscover your passion for teaching when the new school year starts up again. So take a little time for that. Now, here's an interesting idea. Summer is the perfect opportunity to feed your curiosity and expand your knowledge. It doesn't mean you have to enroll in a formal class with lots of homework. No, you can find enjoyable ways to learn, like listening to podcasts or subscribing to interesting YouTube channels. Even reading a good book on self-development counts here. It's all about satisfying your natural curiosity without overwhelming yourself, taking it in little digestible chunks. Feeling adventurous? Summer is also a great time to try something new. Maybe you've always wanted to start a mini garden, try yoga or meditation, or even just try a new recipe. You have the time to experiment and explore new hobbies during the summer. Hobbies that make you feel good and productive and reach into your creative side. They don't even have to be related to teaching at all. That's the glorious part of a hobby. It can be completely disconnected from what you do most of the time. It's almost an escape within itself. Plus, you'll have interesting stories to share with your students when they return. And here's a reminder: pampering yourself is not selfish. I know we kind of get sucked into that trap. We get sucked into that trap as teachers. We get sucked into that trap as spouses, as parents. But pampering yourself is not selfish. Don't feel guilty about indulging in a spa day or visiting your favorite nail salon. You can even turn it into a bonding experience with your partner, your daughter, your friends, anyone that you haven't had a chance to catch up with during the school year. Lord knows it's hard to find a social life in the school year, so take advantage of it now. As we wrap up this school year, some of you are just wrapping up, others are, almost looking forward to the future here, the next school year. Let's not forget to enjoy the summer months, though. It's a golden opportunity to focus on ourselves and our families. Investing in self-care is crucial if we want to be better teachers. By taking the time to care for ourselves, we'll recharge our energy and enhance our resilience for the coming academic year. By the way, if you want more tips on teaching and reclaiming your free time, check out Teacher Time Mastery Podcast for secondary ELA teachers, wherever you listen to your podcast. And if you're looking to start the next year off right without sacrificing your summer bliss now, take a look at the upcoming Vocab Vigor membership. It's right there in the name. It's based around solid vocabulary, and it's meant to give you vigor back in your teaching life and your home life. It includes weekly lessons, already done for you, plug and play, easy grading, or grading done for you. And it has some awesome perks that come along with it too. So let's make the most of this summer and come back refreshed and ready for another amazing year of doing what we love, teaching.
Thanks for listening to the Teacher Time Mastery Podcast with your host, Becky Czar. Tune in next week for another new episode designed just for secondary ELA teachers like you.